Hi, this is Jason Fielder with the Daily Forex Report for October 28th. We're looking at the US Japanese yen pair. I'm expecting this pair to move between 91.55 on the low side and on the very high side 102.15. Now this range is kind of unrealistic. Look for some resistance to come into this market around the 99 area. We're getting up close to that, and look for some support around the 97.35. This is a little more realistic. Our rangefinder sometimes, due to market conditions, can be wider than what is realistic. Now, we did have the market surge higher. I don't know if the market's just moving sideways at this point or is reversing. The bias right now, I would say, is sideways. But we didn't get a break of our inside bar to the downside, so that trade, of course, did not materialize. Let's take a look at the Euro USD pair. This particular pair, I'm expecting it to move between 128.20 on the high side, on the low side 122.14. Here again, look for resistance at 128.50 and look for some support around the 12500 area. This pair also pulled back today, probably due to the FOMC announcement news that's going to be released here in the next session or two. Taking a look at the pound US dollar pair, we also had a inside bar trade for this particular pair, and it did not materialize either. If you notice, it didn't move high enough. We were actually looking for it to move lower, and it really didn't do that. But look for this pair to move between 163.03 and on the lower side 132.47. Now, as far as resistance, look for some resistance around the 6,000 level. We're headed up that way. I think we'll hit some resistance at that point. If it does pull back, look for some support around the 1.5550 area. Let's take a look at the Swiss US dollar. This particular pair, I'm expecting to move between 117.33 and 114.70. If you're looking for some resistance, you'll probably find it around 116.50 and support around 11500 for this particular pair. Now, something interesting happened. We had an inside bar and we were looking for it to move lower and break out of that. Well, that didn't occur, but something else occurred. We have now a double inside bar. We have one inside bar, and now we've created a second one. And so basically we're looking for a break now of this low, and our first target, which would be kind of close, but it would be this low. If you definitely, if it hits that, you'd want to go to break even on your stop in case it bounces off of it and reverses. But if it goes on down, we could get a nice move like we did during this session. So that's what I'm looking for out of those three trades we had yesterday. None materialized, but we do have a even stronger setup for this pair going into this next session. So that's kind of exciting. Now, we did have the U.S. Consumer Confidence Report for October being released today, and it was worse than expected at 38, and that's from 61.4. So the significant difference there. Now, looking ahead till tomorrow, we have the German CPI being released for October. Year to date, it's estimated that it has dropped from 2.9% down to 2.4%. I'd be really surprised if that's the case, but that's the consensus that they have. I'm expecting it to be a little bit higher, probably around the 2.6% area, 2.7, somewhere in there. The big news for tomorrow is the FOMC announcement. The U.S. Is deciding on their rates, and it's going to be released at 2:15 p.m. Eastern Time. The consensus is that they're going to lower rates from 1.5 or 1.50% down to 1%. So a full 50 basis points move for tomorrow. If we don't get that, we'll definitely see the market move. And if they cut it more than that, which I don't anticipate, but if they do, we're going to see the market move. So basically, if it doesn't come out as expected, definitely you need to look at the markets, because it's going to be moving. There'll be opportunities for trading and opportunities to make money. So until tomorrow, this is Jason Fielder. Good trading.